Hi, my name is Taylor Murray, and I'm a graduate student at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and I'm advised by Jack Jeffries. In the fall of 2024, I was graciously supported by the RTG grant, Commutative Algebra at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. My research area falls into commutative algebra. In particular, I like to look at local cohomology and differential operators. Before I talk about some of the new projects I've been working on, I want to mention a project I've worked on in the past. In this project, I was interested in Bass numbers. In particular, if you hand me a standard graded polynomial ring over a field, any characteristic, and a graded module over that, I asked what happens to the Bass numbers of that module, if you know them, when you Veronese that module with respect to some natural number. And it turns out that in almost all cases, except for the homogeneous maximal ideal of the ring you started with, when you Veronese, those Bass numbers actually don't change much. That's a very rough overview of what that project was about, but I want to move on to some of my new projects that I've been working on. One of the newer projects I'm working on is about the zero-ness/non-zero-ness of local cohomology, or elements in local cohomology modules. And this project is joint with Jack Jeffries and Victor Daniel Mendoza Rubio. In this project, we're looking at generic symmetric determinantal ideals in characteristic 2, at least for now. We'd like to extend it to arbitrary prime characteristic. And we would like to show that the Frobenius trace does not lift to a differential operator when you replace this ring with a coefficient field of the integers. And the way that we're wanting to go about it is by showing that a particular element in the local cohomology module, or a local cohomology module, is non-zero. And this expands on some work done by Jack Jeffries and Anurag Singh. Another project I'm working on is joint work with Vaibhav Pandey, Mana Bhatia, and Kesavan Mohana Sundaram. In this project, we are analyzing the arithmetic rank of generic residual intersection ideals. In particular, we want to calculate the exact arithmetic rank of these ideals. And a newer project I'm working on is joint work with Christopher Wonk, Ryan Hunter, and Pedro Ramirez Moreno. In this project, we are looking to classify the differential operators of a polynomial ring of arbitrary characteristic modulo a binomial edge ideal.